All right, so now we're going to talk about prep. And so regardless of the adhesive you use, whether it's an acrylic, a urethane, or a super glue, your prep is the same. All right, so the tools needed for prep, you need a wire brush and a hoof pick. You need a buffy or a rasp, and I prefer a 60 grit buffy. And then you'll need a torch if you have a hoof that's been in a wet environment. All right, so now we're gonna prep the foot, and I've already taken the adhesive off so it looks kind of clean, but I'll go through the steps anyways. So the tool that I prefer is a buffy with a 60 grit paper. The buffy has an air bladder inside so it contours the foot. And I always want to use the buffy in a down direction because it's taking material off. So what we're doing here is we're cleaning and roughing the foot in one step. So you can see in this direction we're removing the material. And if you don't have a buffy, I'll use the rasp. So these are used, you can use one or the other. So if you have a rasp and not a buffy, what you can do on this side, I'll show you the technique using the rasp. I use the corner of the rasp. And what I'm doing here is I'm taking a little material away, cleaning the foot. So I'm adding texture, I'm taking dirt away, and you can do this with the rasp. Or if you have a horse that doesn't want to stand for a buffy because of the noise, rasp is a great alternative. So what we've done at this stage, now we have a rough foot and a clean foot. And so if, next step is I always want to take my wire brush and I'm removing all the dust. So I like to do this 3 times. So if you see dust coming off the foot, you don't want to glue to dust because you'll have a failure. So again, 3 times around. And at this point, if your horse has been in a dry environment, we can stop here. If your horse has been in a wet environment, what we're recommending is use a torch. And on the torch, we're just taking out surface moisture. And if you're using a torch, we recommend repeating the process 3 times. So second. And again, we don't want to torch the foot or hairline. We're just taking out surface moisture. We'll do one more time here. And what we've learned the last couple of years is that our cuff system is so good on our shoes, we really don't need to use the torch anymore. This is only if your horse is out in just stepped in water, torch them because you take out the moisture. Now we're ready to go. And with a indirect gluing, we can let the horse go weight bearing now. We don't have to worry about the solar surface getting dirty.